service, and I've sat on the phone speaking to somebody already, you know. We just need to know how, because and the majority of us want to deliver the service the best that we can do, because we've got some really good officers, and I would always say that. But how do we challenge when we know actually the expectations are just too high? We haven't got the capacity to deliver some of the services all over the world at the quality that they expected to also reduce the complaints that we have come in because we're not able to deliver at that level. You know, and I think that for myself, that's where I get stressed, because I like to do my work to the best I can. I like to be structured, to make sure information's on there just in case anybody picks it up. So if there's a court case going on, you're able to make sure you get everything that you need. But I can't, and I feel, you know, and I was talking to one of my colleagues of then, I feel that I'm unable to do that to a level because it's just too much, you know. So we have to deliver. We have a lot of homeless people coming in. We've got the footfall is quite high, but how do you support us in getting it heard? Do you know what I mean? So when we start becoming users of the service.
I'm actually glad you brought that up, actually, because do you know, Lottie just walked out the room at the moment, right? Hazel sat in there. Okay, do you know what we've started doing now is because people are always saying there's a blockage trying to go back up to us at that level, right? And that we're not getting the information, right? So what we've started doing now is saying to staff, look, right, come to our meetings, right? Our corporate management team meetings, right? Come to our leaders briefings, our policy coordination group meetings. Right, so that we can actually listen to you, right, you know, from the front, from the cold face, as they say, right, and we have that information firsthand, right. So that and the information now, right, from myself and from Carolyn Downs, the chief executive, is look, right, our staff are the single biggest asset we have, right. If the staff are feeling as if that we're not supporting them, right, that they're not feeling valued, right, then there will be issues, there will be problems, and the issues around stress will come in, people going sick will come in, people not feeling valued will come in, and they will start to disperse and start to leave Brent. And Brent is a great place to work. And we recently had the staff survey. Okay, and I'm telling you now, right, that we are systematically going through that with the unions, right, hand in hand. If you want to be involved in that, I will make sure, right, you sit in those meetings with me, right, and with the chief executive, right, so you can have that say, right, first hand, right, and we can filter it down. David Veal, the new HR director. Right, I've had that conversation with him about making sure that the staff are feeling valued, that they're not under pressure, they're not under stress. Right, and we take a look at things like, why are people working so late in the evenings, right? Because look, I just want you to come in and do your hours. I don't want you staying here till 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock. Right? And not getting paid for it, right? But the thing is, right, people are doing this because they feel pressurised, right? I want to take that pressure away because look, that work is going to be there tomorrow. It's going to be there the day after, right? If your time finishes 5 o'clock, right, I want you to go home at 5 o'clock. I don't want you. If your manager is saying to you, right, why are you going home at 5? You let me know who that manager is. Because, right, he's got no right, no responsibility, no duty, right, to say that to you. Right, because he's got a duty to look after you as well. Right, and you've got your fixed hours, I want you to work your fixed hours. If I want you to work extra hours, I will pay you for those hours. That's where it stands. And it comes back to some kind of personal responsibility as well, right? And I need to know some of these things as well. Let me know, and I'll make sure you're part and parcel of the discussions. We make sure that Brent is a good place for you to work. I want you to remain in Brent. I don't want people leaving Brent. Absolutely not.
Sorry, this has been a really enjoyable session, but unfortunately we have to call it to a close now. I'm going to hand you back over to the MC. Thank you. Thank
you. Well, we've had a very packed program, and I'm sure you'd all like to thank the panel for their contributions. I'm not going to say Lada, you know who Lada is. Dr. Kadiri, Ian, Sade, and Councillor Buck. However, before we actually go, I just want to ask, have any of you completed the membership forms, the various forms that have been given out? No?
The ladies in, we just hand them over to the ladies in Nous shirt.
Yeah. If anyone can collect the membership forms, please, thank you. Finally, hello. Finally, we'd just like to close the program, please, with a short scene from Councillor Sandra and Councillor Adeyemi.
Adeyemi and Councillor Mahmoud Ashadid, right? Councillor.
Hello.
Councillor Sandra.
Councillor.
I'll be very brief. I am totally.
Can we have more meeting, please? Thank you.
I am totally sold to the philosophy and the approach of Nous. I am very, very impressed. I wish I'd known about you earlier. As a councillor, I do come across residents with mental health issues, and it is really very difficult as a councillor to know exactly what to do, where to refer, how to refer. People don't want to be referred, and I'm glad that these questions came up, because quite often I do come across people who do not want to be referred anywhere, or do not even realize they have a problem. So congratulations for a wonderful organization. You definitely have my support, and I'm sure you have the support of the leader. And everyone here, we continue our work together. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Councillor Aminu from Lambeth. Thank you, Lade, for inviting me to this program, and it's been an important for us anyway. In Lambeth, as I've said, we actually commissioned a group of people looking into mental health within the BLE in Lambeth. So I will be linking up with my colleague working on that to explore furthermore. And as the chairman of British Nigerian Councils in the UK, our community is so big, and most of the casework we pick, I pick in my advisory, relates to people who have mental health issues. And there was a lady actually helped on a housing issue, and this lady has been crying for help, and nobody is listening to her, until eventually she was sectioned. And because nobody wants to care.